6 on the next assassin, or a blink dagger at a reasonable timing, then I feel like Horde is just going to be able to 5-man down these towers with Underlord, with the Luna, with the Shadow Fiend, and take this Meeple's map over. And then when Meeple's behind, when his map is taken away, when the hero's not in a super advantageous position, then quite often he just sort of falls flat. Make it safely to level 2, so has the raise that he can secure the range creeps with. And yeah, did buy the boots, so not going straight for that bottle. We'll be able to ferry that out and reduce the bat's kill potential by a fair amount, as the bat does have boots, so he's flying up. The SF makes just a little bit of a misstep. Could potentially go down. The bat rider actually going for flanking break at level 2. So maybe looking to get some serious harassment by getting that. It's kind of interesting. They're leaving the Meepo in the lane a little longer than usual.
Alright, they're going to be going on to Underlord another time. Firestorm coming through. Meepo taking a lot of damage. Rolling Boulder coming in here. And they're going to be able to find the kill onto Meepo. Nice rotation from Pablo. And it looks like Alien Dog's in a pretty bad place as well. They're just waiting for some cooldowns. There's the Firestorm coming through. Only take one more attack. This Shadow Demon's going to go down. Rolling Boulder into the backside. SD kind of predicted that.
Rather small items he wants. Shadow Fiend may go down mid.
Oh, Excalibur taking so much damage there. That's the thing, you get 5 stacks on you. It's almost just an easy kill. Only by Lieber trying to get back onto the high ground. Rolling Boulder over the top, finds the kill.
That much anymore. You can see him here, just triple races the wave down, just get that last melee creep. And now Lieber forcing it back. He may actually go down again.
Oh no! Excalibur turns for the basic attack. He is going to burn down. There are only...
The greatest of starts. Has headed into the jungle now, so this is what we typically see. Gets a couple of levels in the safe lane. Lets support do their thing and leaves the jungle, but Benj is going to be going down. Shut her down and not let her get to that point where she can just turbo farm like we saw in some of the other games.
Alright, well Ake's in pretty good position. It's going to pop that smoke. Holy by Libra moving forward. He's got 2 stacks. But that's the Eclipse coming out of Luna. They're going to turn around. Malik goes down. Now Ake's going to get pulled back. Holy by Libra locked in place here. Excalibur made the rotation with a couple raises. Be able to find one more kill. Now Holy by Libra on the run. Being chased by 4. This Bat Rider probably going down here. That losing beam slowed him down. Long range raise and a double kill for
tower. But it should go down for free, although Feive, they don't want to let this go.
No, they don't. Making the rotation up. Malik's going to be on the chase. Underlord is the slow hero in the backside. He's going to be stunned up. Flame breaks off the mark. There's your magic missile. This guy is just about as tanky can be, but will eventually go down. They've dewarded a little bit. They have observers down really deep. Oh, they're gonna go ahead and spot out the Nyx here. Oh no, Malik stunned up. There's the ult. Nyx taken down. Climbing for Meepo higher and higher. I will definitely become more worried here. And it looks like B7's going to be caught out here. There's that impale into the Firestorm, and Meepo should be roasted and toasted here. So Aegis is going to be popped off, and I don't think anybody can get within range to save him. He's going to eat a Requiem right off the respawn from that Aegis and go down. So unfortunately, Aegis not really doing the job it was intended to do. They lost that tower for that Aegis trade. Lion will go down, though, as Feive make the rotation up and swat him out. It's going to be a disruption right here. Immediately Eclipse from Gort coming back the other way. Aelin taking a lot of damage. And Feive have lost 3. They might be losing another right here. Malik's going to get taken down 4-1 in that fight in favor of Horde. Which is... Are they going to... Oh, Bat Rider actually got the kill on Underlord. A bit surprising.
With the Roshan already dead, even once he gets to the Aghanim's, gets that blink, things are not going to get any easier.
Well, Lion oversteps himself just a little bit too much, and the easy kill here in mid. It looks like they're going to be going for more. Earth Spirit caught out, netted in place, and chopped down. Easy. Well, it's going to be actually an instant buyback. Horde really want to fight this right here. Excalibur doing work, trying to stand his ground. He's kind of left for his own devices, but on the backside, Meepo taking a lot of damage, and he's going to go down. And he's just overextending themselves way too much, and that buyback working out. Malik stunned up as he tries to teleport out. And Horde taking another fight massively in their favor towards the east side of the map. So that'll cancel that off, buys them a little bit more time unless we find an engagement here. Malik moving forward. He's invisible. They don't have the vision. The Centaur's going to be there. The magic missile. Underlord's getting roasted. The Eclipse actually comes out on the other side, not doing too much as there's so many units. Excalibur was pulled up onto the high ground by Holy by Libra. Pablo right in the thick of things. A nice defensive disruption onto the Meepo to keep him alive, but They turn it around with Aki finding that stun, finding that kill. Gork's on a mega kill streak after that, just standing his ground, going to town. Horde 4 for 1 in this engagement. I mean, it feels like every single one of these engagements has been 4 for 1 in their favor. Holy by, what are you doing?
He used his Firefly a little bit earlier to try and escape whenever he was behind the tower, so didn't have the Firefly for damage in that fight. And you know, that went that well for Horde, even with the Underlord not pressing a single button and Horde getting his mech off.
That's a nice unit. I like the positioning. Everybody's kind of spread out right now. Aki's ready to peel for Excalibur as needed. Well, not ready enough. They're going to pull Excalibur back, but a BKB's going to let loose that Requiem, and well, Malik's the only one to really take the brunt of that. He's taken the brunt of most of the Horde's beating through this match so far, and it looks like they're going to get the kill, get the tower as well, and that's Roche as well, yeah.
Yeah, in the meanwhile, Meepo's still pushing this bottom tower. He's going to poof all his Meepos out, and they Dark Rift through there, so Underlord still has his TP, can come back to the Roche on pit if need be. So actually, Meepo is porting in.
Oh, Shadow Demon got wrecked! They turn around onto Aki, they're able to blow him up, but Gork standing his ground with the BKB, they take out Meepo. What a regrettable TP in, they're gonna get the Vengeful Spirit as well, oh no! That was not what they were looking for.
And with those heroes going down, they'll most probably be able to head into Roche afterwards.
Yeah, there's like no way to contest that, is there?
Yeah, at the very least, the Venge did die around them, so their damage is nerfed a little bit, slows this down, but the Meepo going down again, TP's in, was looking a little bit risky for the Luna for a second there, was getting kind of low. It's a hero that you really want to have a few more items, just a Blink Dagger at this point in the game.
Yeah, I concur with that. Right now, Holy by Liber, he's going to jump in. It's Bat Rider hexed up, but he's been able to pull Excalibur, and they swap him back super deep into the base. And he's got the Aegis, but it's going to be tough to keep him alive here. Let's see if he BKBs out of this one. BKB is going to wind up the Requiem. And I don't know if he actually let that loose before he went off there, but Gork BKBs, walks up to the high ground. Meepo's taking massive damage. They're all clumped up. It looks like that Dark Rift actually came out there. And we're just waiting for them. Yeah, there you go. He's going to go ahead and suck his team back out and to the fountain there.
Yeah, Horde kind of just taking some unnecessary risks as they storm through the jungle and look for a pickoff.
Yeah, Shadow Demon gonna get blown up here, but once again, this is the best target, really.
Effects of sort of that extra, maybe getting a little over eager at the base, up at top. So now playing a little bit safer, trying to catch up on farm where they can in a fight, maybe.
Oh crap! Fight kicking off down in bottom. Pablo, they're searching for Meepo down here, but the fight's totally spread out. Looks like they've been able to catch Meepo. He's silenced up. The fight continues up to the top side where Excalibur's chasing. Yeah, I was wondering when Gork was going to kind of become that frontliner where Shadow Fiend was before, since he's just a little bit more buff, but this is the moment. He's up there, feels safe. And the moment this buyback comes out of Meepo, if they force it, it could be bad right here. Holy by Libra pulls him back. He's swapped into a worse position. The Eclipse comes out. They turn it around. Sun 9 chopped down. Meepo not going for the buyback here. Malik's actually in the trees. They know where he is. He's cornered in. The wild Nyx caught out here. He'll throw an impale before he goes down. But CC, this is going to be a bottom tier 3 taken out. They're onto the melee barracks very quickly, chunking through these buildings. Pretty brutal to watch, but Meepo knows, you know, you take a good fight, you can definitely come back, and having that buyback is a huge deal for him.
Yeah, and this is sort of what happens whenever you have these multiple initiators, not really any farming cores besides...
Who needs multiple initiators when you have Pablo himself? Well, Pablo getting aggressive there on this Earth Spirit. It just blinks in, he finds the stun. I gotta give a lot of credit to this Earth Spirit. He's played really well this game.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely knows his way around the hero, and you know, whenever you only really have one farming core, and that core is Meepo, a hero that really needs to be ahead, needs to be snowballing her. Bat Rider actually goes down mid, so really to do anything. He didn't have the start he needed to be successful in this game.
Alright, well that's the buyback out of Bat Rider, so we'll see if Horde go ahead and try to reposition, regroup. All they wanted to do was force that. Sun 9 and B7 are actually on the top side of this Roche right now. Pablo, he's going to chase forward, stunned up. Meepo comes through, finds the kill. Now what do Horde want to do? They want to go ahead and finish up this Roche. It's suddenly a 5 versus 4 if they were to get into an engagement. Looks like they'll go ahead and just try to disengage, get out of this one. We do have buyback available on Earth Spirit if needed. Disruption, kind of defensively, but onto the Luna here. Malik's in, he finds the stun onto Ake. Ake taking a lot of damage. Gork standing his ground with BKB activated. Excalibur hammering away. And Sun 9, he's in the back lines. He's dead. Meepo, not sure about that one. He's trying to get in there, but he's rooted up into place. Turns around to try and run. Throws that net back, but Meepo's down. Taking a fight that maybe he shouldn't have. And now BKB out of Excalibur. He's looking to chase down the Shadow Demon. Finds him. Feive lose 4. That's the buyback out of Meepo, out of Shadow Demon. Not available for the Nyx or the Venge. And this is going to be a desperate defense.
Yeah, they still have the Aegis up in the Luna. Didn't end up losing that in the last fight, as well as still having the cheese on the Shadow Fiend. So very, very hard for Feive to defend here.
Yeah, they try to force staff the Shadow Fiend up on the high ground where they can maybe get a little more damage done, but he doesn't even have to use the cheese. Just going to back up right here. And between Gork and Excalibur, they're just hammering onto this tower. Tower's going to go down very shortly. Venge just got buyback, I guess, and she's back in the fight. Meepo blinks forward. Pit of Malice locks them in place. Rolling boulders there. And everybody just disabled up. Excalibur does use the cheese, winds up the Requiem, he's going to let it loose. B7 actually getting really good damage on the Shadow Fiend. They take him down. Now Luna, is she going to be able to stand her ground here? Yes, she is. That's a dieback, ladies and gentlemen. And that is Horde just dismantling Feive in the last team fight. Well, GG's going to be called, and Horde taking game 1 in this best of 3.
Yeah, that's what happens whenever you don't shut a Luna down early, whenever she's able to just farm up that completely out of control.